What up, y'all? Back with another video.
Hey guys.
What's happening, man? We have a good one for you. It's been all over social media. Everybody's talking about it. We might as well get on it too. But we're going to see what Playback has to say about that. And of course, we're going to chime in a little bit as well. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to see. What's going on right here. You know what I'm saying? So
I was gonna say I can't even see the screen.
yeah, I turn up the brightness. She dressed up like we about to hit the club or something.
This
Titties
is
out,
not a club wear.
whole cleavage out and shit.
What? Okay. Look cute.
Alright, y'all, man. We gonna get right to it, man. Without further ado.
Lady.
50 Cent was once again dragged by his son Marquis when he hopped on Instagram Live with entrepreneur and former rapper Choke No Joke to vent his frustrations with his father and his child support payments. According to Marquis, the $6,700 a month he received from 50 isn't enough to maintain the lifestyle he claimed he needed in New York City.
It's $6,700 a month.
Okay. And I can't buy stop?
Listen to what I'm saying to you.
Right.
$6,700 a month, right? $6,700 a month in the state of New York City. You do the math.
Oh, I done the math. I've been in child support, bro. I went to jail for it. So
Okay, cool. $6,700 a month, right?
Right?
You're talking about a board lister. Hold on, wait, listen. You're talking about somebody that has problems with everybody. You can't just live in any neighborhood. 81K is not a substantial amount of money.
So let's
What else the problems with?
let's El Chapo. Like you saying this is so absurd because it lets us know how deluded you fucking are. You're a grown ass man talking about how 81K isn't enough, bro. What? Are you
What?
talking about, bro?
81,000.
81,000 ain't enough, and if it's not, nigga, go somewhere else. Y'all did not have to live in New York, bro.
Right.
Majority of New Yorkers live off less than
Yeah,
that.
New York is expensive as fuck,
It's an
bro.
expensive city, yes, but 80,000, you can't find a place. You can live comfortably with 80,000.
Bro, child support is what it is. It's support, bro. It's not your whole life.
Right.
It's
Literally.
just support.
For real.
You're grown as hell. How old is he?
He's 25 right now talking like this, bro.
No.
Still get? Is he still getting paid?
Still, no, you're not getting paid no more. However, this is the other problem. He not telling the whole story.
Obviously.
He not telling the whole story. But it gets deeper. But I'm gonna let him continue his side of the story, and we gonna hear 50 Cent's side. Let's hear what he gotta say, man.
You can't just live anywhere.
And if he's contributing $6,700, that means your mom's got the other half. It ain't just for him to take care of you. She got to take care of you. $700. Where's her $6,700 to go with?
It's $6,700 a month.
Now y'all got 12, 1,300. Now 13,000 a month.
Oh my. See, hold on. Yo, choke. This is where you get it. This is where it goes down a bad path, brother. This is what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Yo, bro, $6,700. If I told you right now, right, you gotta start your life over right now with $6,700 a month and rebuild your life.
Yes.
Can you do it?
Yeah, nigga. What the fuck?
Oh my
What?
god, I make less than that a month.
Like, what?
Because maybe we didn't understand.
Crazy.
With $6,700, I get.
I'm sorry. Majority of people out here, like the average regular people that's like even our neighbors, like $6,700 a month if anybody's getting that shit. Niggas is hype. You feel me? Nigga, I'm hype as
so
fuck.
happy.
$6,700 a month, nigga.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Obviously his mama, you know what I'm saying, he can't, as he's a kid, he can't do anything with that, you know what I'm saying? Even when he turns 18, he still can't because mother is literally controlling it. You know what I'm saying? 50 Cent, I've seen all on social media, all the pictures of him taking his son out everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Baseball games and just places to go. You know what I'm saying? Look happy, this and that. But I know the story behind this. This nigga was fucking with 50 Cent's ops. Like his ops, niggas, the ones that got him shot 9 times. That's when you cross the fucking line. Like, they tried to kill this nigga and you taking pictures with him? Yeah, fuck that.
His own son.
His own son.
700, yes, I did.
Thanks.
I'm from the future. 6,700, I'm good.
That's
A
what I'm
month,
saying.
nigga.
Stop comparing it
Yes.
to yourself.
He sound like one of these bad bitches out here. I'm sorry. Like it ain't enough. Like what?
From nothing. 60
$6,700.
What do you mean? You're right. Now that you say it like
Think
that,
about that.
I don't think that's a big enough safety net.
Yes.
But what if I make a $1 million bet and it goes wrong?
No.
6,700 is not gonna save me.
Exactly.
So
Think about that.
and that's a Forbes lister.
Exactly, because really, what you
So?
said yes earlier, you was thinking about yourself.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about myself right now.
We talking about Forbes lister,
Yeah.
top hottest rapper of all time.
Not really.
Buy a baby, get a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire. That's my daddy.
Mm-hmm.
So compared to that,
He just said the rap.
Kids gonna be millionaires.
so that was his perspective. Now the way that he's talking, bro, you'd have thought that he legit didn't do anything. He didn't buy anything. He didn't do anything. Nothing was done for him. But this is 50 Cent's side of the story, and it is very interesting how much relevant piece of information he decided to not give us.
The desk talking to the jeweler, and he had a small diamond
Actually
chain,
watched this.
2 small diamond chains, trying to get a bigger diamond chain. Right? Trading them, see how much you get that one. And I walked in, he goes, "Oh, you got somebody like watching me?"
He
I said,
worked
"No."
with
He
his
said,
son in
"Oh,
the jewelry
so
store.
coincidence?" He said, "Yeah." Then he's trying back to the jeweler. He goes back to talking to the jeweler, and he's like, "Nah, I can't do that." Now I'm like, because of how much the jeweler's asking him for. Say, "Can't do move, negotiate and put 2 small diamond chains back to get a bigger diamond chain with the money I'm mailing."
So he didn't tell him that fresh off of this is when he just turned 18. Fresh off of child support being done, he was in a jeweler exchanging diamond chains.
I mean, that's how he wanted to be supported, man.
Now,
He wanted to be supported in change.
Now, in the original live, he was sitting there saying, "Oh, I wanted to buy socks, and I just wanted things," like making it seem as if like I went without. Nigga, you were in a jewelry store with diamond chains, dog?
People act like jewelry is a necessity. It's so crazy the way people spend money, bro.
What?
Man, you was reckless. Just say it.
Just
you
say
was
that.
reckless with your money, and $6,700 was
Yeah,
not
I don't
enough
need
to
that
buy
bust
your
down
big
shit. Give me
diamond
the little
chain.
gold.
But then we learn more about the mother, too. That's what we learned as well.
I can't wait.
Oh, man.
His mother never had a job. She didn't do nothing. I would have questioned whether I was wrong if she did something after. She genuinely did not want to do nothing. This girl looked in my face and told me, like, she was like, "You what, Mike Tyson's house?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Why you ain't tell me this?" I said, "Cause you ain't moving there." She said, "Nah, we gotta go. We'll get a place over here." I gave her the same money that I gave my grandmother to buy my grandmother's house, for her to pick out a house and buy her house. And you go there until you figure out what you want to do. You don't want to do nothing. You're not coming with me and staying like this.
So
That's some
Denzel also
freeloading ass shit.
that
She literally said, "I don't want to do
house.
that."
Yeah.
So the house that you grew up in was paid for, and he still paid child support. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? What's crazy is that you doing this for, and I'm not even gonna act as if like 50 Cent is like a perfect father, because I don't know him. But to be complaining about the financial responsibility that he had to uphold and making it seem as if like, oh, he gave me was $6,700 after he paid for the house, and you were living so luxurious that you somehow still had 2 diamond chains on. But it is worse.
And tell him how you told my son to call me and tell me he need 50 pairs of sneakers for back to school. You said he said somebody else got a whole bunch of pairs of sneakers. Yeah, then why you didn't be a responsible parent and say, look, you don't need 50 pairs of shoes.
We get to this point, we sit here and we try, and again, I'm not making it seem like 50 Cent is a perfect father, but to sit here and to go in a public manner to drag your father, and especially in a financial manner, and exclude all that information is absurd. You want a
don't need
luxurious
50
life
pairs.
because who your father was, not because you earned it, not because your mother even attempted to put you in a better situation. But you don't tell that side of the story. So you rather go on IG Live and make it seem as if like your father didn't.
Shit.
You went without. Oh, we were struggling.
He could have took that money and did something with it, invested, and did better for himself. Made his own company something.
But it's like a
He
cat
literally was in the
like
jewelry store getting
experiences
changed
where
because
he
that's
doesn't
what
even know
everybody
what
else
it's
is
like to be
doing.
a
Was doing,
regular person.
yeah.
And the sad
But
part
his
is you
mom
would
should
think
have been
the fact
like,
that
no.
50 was been able to provide financially.
she don't
was
wanna
free
work
for
neither.
long to
Like,
not
they
work,
just
which is not a big
freeloaders.
deal. It doesn't
Yeah,
need to.
at this point.
Except you should be spending that time trying to make a great like really build your family.
That's insane.
But you didn't do a good job if 50 pairs of sneakers is what he needs to be happy. That
it's
raised
crazy.
him wrong.
Exactly.
He can't be happy unless he has everything everybody else has. It's a competition because the next nigga down the street is a lawyer and he's 50 saying he just had this successful show. That means that they see their dad do something successful with a brand new TV show, with an album that dropped, with a shoe that came out, and their immediate thought is like, oh shit, how's that gonna benefit us? And it's one, entitlement, because they feel like they're owed something they did nothing deserve. And two, it's like there's no perspective whatsoever. At all. You tell me it doesn't matter what city in this country you live in. $6,700 a month in support, you're good.
Yeah.
And we might not be living
like,
luxuriously in every city, but you're good.
I would say if the household is like the house is already paid for, you got the house that you want to live in. So the major bill that everybody stresses about, that you have to have 2 times the amount to make sure you can afford where you live, housing, is already paid for, bro. You're good. You're fine. And we know you're good because even your mother right here literally sat there and said, you have 20 pair of Jordans. You're good, bro. You, after child support, you was rocking around.
Stop. Sorry. You was accounting in the $6,700 in with like housing. The nigga bought them a house. So
it's not already.
That's just extra.
That's
for
what I'm
like
saying.
Groceries.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. I thought you was baking it into.
No. The housing is done.
You're good, bro.
You don't have to pay no rent, no mortgage. Y'all didn't have to pay no rent, no mortgage.
Nothing.
That's basically $100,000.
Basically, that's basically
way more than
good.
It's
like
done already.
You said.
So again, there's people who live off of 67 while also trying to do housing. But the simple fact that you even speaking this way is crazy. You a grown ass man thinking that you're gonna get sympathy from everybody else, even though we know for a fact you were living different. Bro, there's pictures of him when he was a child sitting in a BMW or a Benz with designer shoes on, going to school. Like, nigga, cut the cap, bro. Cut it, bro.
He can do 20. That's impossible.
20 pairs of sneakers.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Oh, because he's 50 Cent.
That's scary.
Like, it's crazy, bro.
You've never worked for anything in your life?
Scary.
That's what it looks like.
Yes.
When you're like 20 pairs, what's wrong with that? Like, you have millions.
Like,
You could put $1 billion in my pocket today.
You know what's so crazy, Playback? That is one of my biggest fears, that my child grows with that level of entitlement. I also picked someone to mother my children with that level of entitlement, where they're so deluded, where they just think that it's just okay to say that. Because that means, as one of my biggest achievements in life should be successfully raising a man or a woman. That should be one of my greatest achievements. And if that's the result of it, I fucking failed.
He thought he could have every sneaker ever made, even though he hadn't actually earned any of them. He's not regular, she would tell me when I asked why he needed another new pair. He's your son. She had already established a pattern that you didn't have to work for something to get it. Marquis was just following her lead. One day I was driving through Harlem when I noticed that a sneaker store was going out of business on 125th Street. My mind immediately flashed to my son. Marquis loves sneakers. So I pulled over to see if I could grab him a couple of pairs on the cheap. Being naturally inquisitive, I asked the owner why he was going out of business if sneakers were so hot. He explained that he picked the wrong location and never got enough foot traffic to make it work. I tell you what I told him. I'm going to buy the rest of the inventory from you right now at cost. The guy jumped at my offer. Suddenly, I was the new owner of a couple hundred pairs of Nike. I hatched the plan. Marquis was in Atlanta, where I knew storage space was cheap. I would ship the sneakers down to him, where he could put them in a warehouse, instead of opening up a brick and mortar shop, which would have taken a lot of investment. And depended on foot traffic, he could set up an internet site selling sneakers. As soon as I
There you go.
Yo, Marquis, you know how you've always been fascinated with shoes? I asked. Well, I just figured out a way you can afford them yourself and start to earn a little money of your own too. I broke down the whole plan for him. I explained how it was a great opportunity that would not only support
Literally,
when you literally have when you have a father or whoever that has money like that, just asking them for it is that's like a what the fuck to them. You know what I'm saying? If you come to them with some type of business plan and it sounds good to them, they gonna jump on it because they see that you trying to get money too. You feel me? Like it can work out for everybody. You don't want to sit there and you want to be a moocher and just hey man, you rich man, I need this. Like, come on man, you got this, whatever. Nobody likes that. Nobody. Who the fuck would like that? You know what I'm saying? Who would want a fucking child that it's so spoiled that you know what I'm saying? Who the fuck would?
He's teaching his son how to make money.
Yeah.
That's important. That's more important than just giving the money.
Man, I'm telling you, because the quicker you give it to him, the quicker it's gone. Like, it's crazy, man.
They're gonna be asking for more.
To get a nuts and bolts understanding of how business works. This is a layup, I told him. Not too many stores get to start off with free inventory.
For real.
Do something with this. If you're truly passionate about sneakers, this is the time to show it. Marquis said all the right things on the phone. How excited he was and how it sounded like a great opportunity. So I had to shoot him to Atlanta. And I never heard from him about it again. Weeks and months back. Finally one day, his mother called me and announced that she and Marquis been talking. Instead of an online sneaker store, they wanted to open a clothing boutique in Atlanta.
You didn't want to tell all of this. You didn't want to say all of it.
None
You're
of it.
a grown-ass man going on IG Live talking the way you talking about your father, who not only housed you, but gave you support to the tune of $80,000 a month. Then $80,000 a year, then proceeded to also exclude the simple fact that other things that he may have purchased for you along the way, and also it completely excluded the fact
Nigga, you was set, bro. You was set. Everything was set.
All that was excluded, though.
Everything.
All of that was excluded.
You had no worries at all.
But
But
this is more and more information. I'm starting to learn about it. But to the entitled fuck who decided not to give us all the information about his own father, you disgusting bastard. You did not sit here and tell us that at one point in your life you was receiving $25,000 in child support each month.
Wow.
He was giving her $25,000 a month. That's wicked.
at one point.
Look at
See,
this.
not true. This is why I didn't want to have you up here, bro.
She said that.
Right? Okay, this is my point, though. That was before he put himself
No,
on.
I get that. I'm not saying that he did that.
This is what I'm saying to you, bro. This is why I did not want to bring you up here, bro.
So for those of that
See,
who don't know
just-
the context, when he was roughly 10 years old, he was receiving $25K a month in child support.
Then
Then
mother-
what happened was his mother got greedy and decided, I actually want more. And
More.
was on the brink of taking 50 Cent to court.
More.
Had attorney and everything. And then after that, 50 Cent decided to take himself to court so the judge can determine what was an adequate amount. And that's where the $6,700 came from. $5,000 a month in child support and household expenses that rapper 50 Cent pays to the mother of his 10-year-old son is not enough, says the boy's mother.
You
Let's
fucked
all that
up.
out.
You fucked up.
Getting on social media and complaining at 25 years old about what your father did, when the reality is you need to be talking about what your mother didn't do. That's what you should be doing. But you're a grown-ass fucking man to this level of entitlement that is disgusting. This whole thing we do in the black community where every black father is demonized to this extent, and I'm supposed to believe the mother and the child every single time. No, stop it, bro. You was receiving not only adequate enough, more than enough child support to the tune in which your whole life could have been taken care of for the rest of your life. And the reality is that back then you was raised a certain type of way with a level of entitlement that it didn't matter what your father did, he was never going to be happy. And here you are, a grown fucking man, complaining to other grown men like we're going to give a fuck. We don't give a fuck.
Don't.
You're a grown man. Grow up.
Woo.
Crazy.
This man had his life set. Money was not the issue. When you're financially free, you can pretty much do what the fuck you want. Start your own business, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck you want to do. You're getting child support. The nigga was giving $25,000 a month, and that wasn't enough. That wasn't enough. And then fucked around, went to court, and you got that $6,700. Hey man, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. I literally don't have to say anything. The video just speaks for itself. Like, it's just the entitlement of what the fuck? Like, what? The man was literally throwing you layups. Hey man, you know what I'm saying? And just being 50 Cent's son. You start a business, people knowing that who you are, 50 Cent's son, they're going to come, nigga. That's money. You feel me? Like, oh man, it's just this. I sound like an old nigga, but this generation is crazy.
Well, you have
This
kids.
old generation is crazy. This generation is crazy, man. They just, all right, man. We done, man. But this shit is crazy, man. Hope y'all enjoy it, man. Stay tuned for more, man.
Milligan.
Gang.
You're probably